So I need you to tell me if I overreacted on this one. Today my grandfather told me that I was too dependent on technology. So I called him a hypocrite and unplugged his life support. What up, YouTube? Let's here. Thanks again for visiting the channel. As always, I appreciate it. If this is your first time to the channel, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you would be so kind, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button just for the algorithm. And if you enjoy the content, please subscribe to the channel. Also, go ahead and follow me on Instagram. I've lost my card here, but my Instagram is let's_do-it-up. So again, please follow me on Instagram. I'd really appreciate that. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and kittens, we have an epic unboxing to do today. And there's a very specific reason that I'm using this knife, the SOCOM Bravo. I actually don't use this knife. It's still pristine, out of the box, shiny bevel. All of it is very, very nice. I love this knife. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. I would never planned on using it, but there's a specific reason that I'm going to use it to unbox this knife. Now, as you can see from the thumbnail, you can't just go out and buy this knife. But I'm going to make this fast, I promise. What I did was, every once in a while, just if I'm bored or something like that, I will go onto different sites and look around and see what I can find, just in case I can find something exciting. And the other day, I was on Blade HQ. I know what you're thinking. Blade HQ, that nobody ever finds anything good on Blade HQ unless you're going there for a drop. And that's normally is the case. I don't know if it's because of Blade Show or what's going on. People aren't spending as much money on knives, so they're hanging around a little bit longer. I am not exactly sure. But I found a knife on Blade HQ that you can't find anywhere, ever. And it's basically the knife that brought me into the knife world. So, super excited. I've got the box open, so I'm going to go ahead and pull it off camera just in case there's something sensitive in here. Hold on one second. Almost there. Okay. You ready, guys? I know I am. Again, I know what you're thinking. You said you're never going to buy MICROTECH again. Well, that's not exactly what I said, but don't judge me. I'm doing the best I can here. I found a knife that I've been looking for years. The knife that actually caused me to get into knives. And it's inside this box. I'm so excited. Okay, I will stop wasting your time and get into it. Okay, you can tell by the pamphlet there. I'm so excited. Oh my god. Okay, it's so beautiful. I love the texturing. Look at that. The SOCOM Elite. This is the knife that the SOCOM Bravo was modeled after. This is the American-made version, and it's so gorgeous. It's so awesome. It's such a cool knife. Oh, I love that texturing. I'm not sure exactly what the texturing is made of. I'm going to look into that. I'll talk to you guys about it when I do the review. But this is just, oh my god, this is awesome. Perfectly centered. I love that glass breaker. It's not all gaudy. It doesn't look like a huge jewel at the end of the fucking knife. Sorry for swearing. I'm excited. But yeah, I love the glass breaker on this thing. I really do. These screws here are to keep in the titanium liner lock. This is the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life, so that's coming off. Huge pivots. Huge thumb studs. It's just a badass looking knife, aside from these little T6 screws here. Not a fan of that, but I'm not planning on taking it apart anytime soon. Here we go. love it. I love this. M390. I'm getting tired of seeing that, but that's okay. It is what it is. Oh, that's amazing. That is such a nice knife. Such a nice knife. So sticky on the edge there. Aluminum handles. You've got a flat that carries out, flat that carries out about 80% the length of the blade, and then it turns into a tanto. I'm sorry, a flat grind. You do have a flat here that carries out to about 90% the length of the blade, 85, 90, and then you've got a swedge that carries out to about the same, about 90% the length of the blade. Gigantic thumb studs, also stop pins, which contact right here to stop the knife. There is a stop pin in here, but that's just for when the blade is closed. You've got a titanium liner lock here, which there's no lock stick at all on this, which is fantastic. That's another thing about this knife. Sometimes they have lock stick, but this has none at all. Well, maybe a hint, maybe a whisper of lock stick. That's okay though. That's okay. It's gonna break in, and I'm planning on that. Oh, that ting! Listen to that. I don't know if you could hear that or not. Try that one more time. Nice! Oh my god, this thing sings. That's so fucking cool. All right, let's see how the dropping action is on this guy. A little bit tight. I might have to loosen it a little bit, but that's okay. That's okay too. The action, it flies right out with those thumb studs. Gotta get it past the detent there. There we go. Now it's dropping. Just took one or two. They probably didn't do much with it in the factory. Oiled it a little bit and then just boxed it up. God, that's nice. Oh my god, that's nice. If you can't tell, a little bit excited about this knife. Just a little bit. Okay. I will carry this guy for a couple of weeks probably, and then I'll do the full comprehensive review on it. I'm sure you can already tell that I am absolutely in love with this guy. As you can see, it was a little tight when I opened it, but now it's dropping down just ever so easily. No problem whatsoever. You just disengage it, get it past the detent, and then it falls almost all the way. You bring the handle up and it falls all the way in. Just wonderful. I'm so glad I was able to get this knife. This does come in drop point. Most people probably prefer the drop point version. I prefer the Tanto. As you know, I prefer Tantos over drop points. I don't know why that is. I know they're harder to sharpen. I know the tactical factor is stupid, but I just like the way they look. I don't know why. And I just, oh god, the sound this thing makes when you open it. I just absolutely love it. Let me see if I can get it closer to the camera to get the... it doesn't make quite the same sound when you're opening it solidly. That's okay though. Again, you can't imagine how excited I am about this knife. I've been looking for this literally every week for the past 2 or 3 years, and I finally got my hands on it. I can't tell you guys how exciting this is. Leave it open. Okay, that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. And stay up, y'all. Take it easy. Bye.